Und damit herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Fallout 4. In den letzten paar Folgen hatten wir ein paar Quests für die Brotherhood gemacht. Und so ein Wettrennen mit einer von den Dingens. Kann ich die irgendwie aus der Horus rauskriegen?
Heads up. Yeah? I'd still like to have that talk. Do you have time now?
Ausrechnet jetzt. Ja klar.
I always have time to listen to you, Kate.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of Psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me, the easy way out.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in my life I've fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
It's all right, Kate. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Na klar. Wir heißen ja einfach alle Companions.
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I didn't know. I mean, I felt something between us, but I thought it was something else. Why? Why would you fall in love with someone as screwed up as I am?
Why the fuck not?
Because you're special to me, Kate, and I don't think I'd be happier with anyone else.
You really mean that? This has to be the first time I put all my cards on the table and didn't end up losing everything. You don't know how much this means to me. To have someone special in my life. I promise you. I mean to make the most of it.
Yay! Neuer Perk. Huch. Warum ist es jetzt blau? Was soll das jetzt? DeerEross? Nice. Ich glaube, ich weiß, warum es blau ist, aber ich dachte nicht, dass das vielübergreifend ist. So, wieder normal. Okay, das ist komisch, weil ich hatte das für das die Winter Overhaul Mod hatte ich das geändert auf blau. Hopp. Ich wusste nicht, dass das profilübergreifend ist. Das ist nämlich ein anderes Mod-Profil. Wir wollten zur Prydwen, ne? Nee, ich wollte erstmal sagen, dass sie die Powerrüstung verlassen soll. Du stehst da ganz gut.
Need something?
Ja, ja.
Hey,
What do you need, darling?
Ja.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
So. Danke. So, Prydwen. Prydwen. Ab zu Prydwen. Wieso sehen wir so oft die Robo-Brains? Hey, Dance. Geh zu Prydwen.
Looking to clear another location of trash?
You like old stuff, don't you? Don't see the point. That time's long gone.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Ja, so viel dazu.
Ready to clear out some abominations?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Roger that. Here's the data on the location. Don't come back until the op's done.
Ja. Fernsehen in Commonwealth. Eagles Cove Tannery. Wo zur Hölle ist das? Fahrhaber würde ich sagen. Also nö.
I hope this means you're ready to head back out there. There's so much we've yet to uncover.
Affirmative.
All right, here's the location. Get on it.
Aufpassen mit der Checkpoint, das sollte schnell gehen. Das mache ich noch schnell, bevor ich... Ja, das wird easy. Das ist nicht mal in Zeit von irgendwas. So, let's go. Ich bin sofort wieder da. Ich hole noch schnell was für deinen Scribe. Soultrons. Noise. Ah, natürlich sind die schon respawned.
Who's there?
This message will repeat.
So. Sturdy Combat Armor. Ah.
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect.
So, Flaksensor.
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military
Someone
checkpoint
or
parade.
something.
Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
You know how to show a girl a good... We could hold out pretty well in a spot like this.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
So. Und so schnell geht das. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob man die Dings erfüllen kann, diese Mission, dass man denen helfen soll.
You find that technology yet?
There it is.
Good. I was hoping you'd bring it back safely. There's still plenty of undiscovered tech out there. When you're ready for more, just say the word.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Understood.
So viel dazu. Ja, ich glaube, ich kann ihn nicht fertig machen. So, wo ging es nach oben? Links nach oben. Das sind einfach unendliche Quests. So, wo ist Präsident? Ach, der ist schon da drin. Na dann.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Was für Mishaps meinst du?
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it?
Warte, davon will ich einen Screenshot machen.
Never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute.
Habe ich eigentlich die Loading Distances alle auf Max? Ja.
They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Erstmal die Brücke ausklären. Ich weiß nicht, ob hier was respawned ist.
Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Das klingt sehr viel nach ideologischem Gewäsch.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Ich sehe immer noch nichts Feindliches. Ich habe allgemein noch keinen einzigen NPC gesehen während des gesamten Flugs. Was passiert, wenn ich jetzt auf Brotherhood-Mitglieder schießen würde? Also nicht einmal komplett so und über jemanden getroffen hätte. Weil wenn ich jetzt sage, nichts. Okay. So, warte. Ich glaube, das macht ein gutes Screenshot. Wir beides drauf haben.
Hey, watch it! You might hit something you regret.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier.
Ah, schade.
This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Ich habe gerade F5 gedrückt aus dem Grund. Was hätte ich mit euren eigenen Waffen abknalle? Ah, schade, ich habe niemanden getroffen. Aber da unten ist hier noch. Na komm, wo seid ihr? Ich sehe hier keine NPCs. Das fuckt mich ein bisschen ab.
I always have time for you, know.
They can't hide from us.
Schieße ich mit deiner eigenen Waffe ab. Nee. Okay. Das war reichlich unspektakulär. Ich hätte es während des Fluges schaffen müssen.
This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob das jetzt so viel Changes. Ich habe immer noch das Gefühl, dass die Loading Distance wirklich so hoch ist, wie ich sie eingestellt habe. Doch da sind jetzt NPCs.
So where are we off to next?
Weiß ich nicht. Fuck Dance. Moin.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Yeah, where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address. Anything else?
Nope.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to... Dismissed, Initiate.
Excuse me.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Ja.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Von mir aus. Von mir aus.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam!
Sympathisch.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Prydwen's hull. From the outside.
Tja, sag's wie dem.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Nein, tust du nicht.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own.
Ah,
The difference
genau.
is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
Halt die Fresse. Wir starten den Krieg, um einen Krieg zu verhindern. Halt die Fresse.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Okay, das ist eine witzige Antwort.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Oh Junge, oh Junge, oh Junge. Wie sympathisch die hier doch alle sind. Hey, nice. Gimme, gimme. Ah, so schön militaristisch.
Feeling nostalgic or something?
Was kann da nur schief gehen? Was kann mit deren Ideologie nur falsch sein?
Balinette Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Ah.
Looks like
So.
we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch. Hi.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Danke. Ich habe nichts wirklich dafür getan.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Nice. Von hier aus wird geflogen. Hey.
Captain Kells?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Okay. So viel dazu. Wo geht's hier hin? Prydwen Vordeck. Aha, was ist denn das Vordeck? Ah, das hier ist das Vordeck. Und wofür existiert dieser Ort? Ah, hier ist das Schiff festgemacht. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass diese Schnüre das Ding halten können, aber okay. Das Schiff sieht schon so aus, als würde es ein paar hundert Tonnen wiegen. Hier geht's zum Flight Deck. Und hier geht's zum Main Deck. Was haben wir denn auf dem Hauptdeck? Ich war schon so lange nicht mehr hier drin, ne?
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Aha. Metal Box. Wessen Raum ist das denn? Ich klaue euch alles, ne? Selbstverständlich.
Would need the key. Excuse me.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need.
Hä? Okay, hier drin darf ich nichts mitnehmen. Habt ihr vielleicht ein Magazin hier rumliegen? Considering, dass das hier eine wichtige Location ist, wäre das nicht so weit hergeholt. Scheint aber nicht so. Da war ich drin.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Ja. That's kind of the point, you know. Hier unten scheint absolut gar nichts zu sein. Ich habe eine Katze gehört. Warum ist hier eine Katze? Damit hier. Ist doch viel zu stressig hier. Was haben wir hier? Records. Sickbay. Hi.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Okay. Also wenn ich jetzt schlimm angeschossen wäre, würdest du mir nicht helfen, solange ich nicht mit denen geredet habe?
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Okay. I get it.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Ah, ja. Ich finde euch alle jetzt schon sehr.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
Wo soll ich gerade hin? Open your personal storage container.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight.
Wieso bin ich ein Inspiration for you? Ihr kennt mich doch noch gar nicht. Oh, was wird gerade aufgehoben?
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Warte. Initiate, hä?
Nice.
Hi, ich bin seit 2 Minuten auf diesem Schiff und outranke dich bereits. Na, wie fühlt sich das an? 2 Minuten hier und schon höher rangerer als du. Der soll ich dir so auf ins Gesicht schmieren.
That's it.
Und ja, ich bin ein Arsch.
Hi.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Warum würdest du dem armen Vieh das antun? Lass doch das arme Vieh in
Taking
Ruhe.
on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Habe ich schon ein paar Mal. Ist einfach nur ein Loser.
I can guess. Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed
old
near
stuff,
the
don't you?
instrumentation.
Don't see the point. That time's long gone.
Ja. Was haben wir hier? Hallo.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lions still had
Initial
some good
Dresden,
points.
what?
The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city, buildings taller than I've ever seen, some that nearly clipped the Prydwen. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
Klingt überhaupt nicht fanatisch. Oh, wir haben allen Leuten geholfen, aber dann haben wir festgestellt, dass wir einfach Leben auslöschen müssen. Sehr sympathisch. Wo in der Geschichte hat man das schon mal gehört? Ja. Ich finde das immer so traurig, dass Leute immer sagen, oh, Bro, beste Fraktion. Erstens ist es die am meisten ausgearbeitete Fraktion, ja. Das macht es aber nicht unbedingt zur besten Fraktion. Aber Leute nehmen trotzdem meistens die Brotherhood als Fraktion, weil da kriegst du sehr schnell Power Armor. Und zwar eine vernünftige. Nicht die 45, die man am Anfang bekommt. Was ist jetzt meine Aufgabe gerade? Shadow of Steel. Report to Paladin Dance.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Ad Victoriam, Squires.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Dismissed.
Ach ja.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Concerns noted, aber irrelevant.
Excuse me, Squire.
I heard Sins kidnap people. Oh, I wonder what they do with them after that.
Keine Ahnung.
Technology's in good hands with the Brotherhood. I know.
Experimental Plum. Das ist Nirgendwo aus Skyrim. Das sind. Ihr habt schon einen.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Are all these creatures yours?
Well, they're an important part of my research, if that's what you mean. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code. The DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
Why alter it for a short period of time? Why not do it permanently?
Attempting to alter the genetic code permanently? That's too close to what happened with FEV and Spawn, the super mutant. I'm not willing to take a chance like that. I wish I could show you a sample of the compound, but unfortunately I've hit a stumbling block preventing me from synthesizing a sample. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, sister. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Na, Open Mind ist ein bisschen fahr gegriffen, meinst du nicht? Du bist trotzdem bei der Brotherhood. Okay, to be fair, ich bin auch gerade bei der Brotherhood. Ich bin legit in deren Hauptquartier, also ich das mal auch nicht so weit aufreißen. Aber ich will. Weil ich eh nicht mit dieser Fraktion zu Ende spielen will. Sondern mit dem Minuteman. So.
Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of
Ja,
serving
ist mir
under.
vollkommen egal, wa? Gebt mir einfach eure Ressourcen.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Wegen solchen Comments mag ich die nicht.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Wenn dick und doof ein Kind hätten, wärst du das. Meine Güte, wie kann man nur so unsympathisch sein? So, oh, hallo.
How many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Und ich bin überladen.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Ja. Ich mache ja schon. Hallo, Dance.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Ich bezweifle es.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Mess is self-service, sister. You take what you need.
Gut, so kann man sich auch nur einen Händler sparen. Hey.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Good enough.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Pech für Haber.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me. Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Ja. So, ich würde sagen, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Wir sind schon wieder bei fast 40 Minuten. Nevermind, bis ich Folge zu Ende sind es 40 Minuten. Und in der nächsten Folge lernen wir den ganzen Leute kennen. So, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und bis zur nächsten Folge. Bye!